What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan Grubb here with Extreme.Outdoorsmen. If you guys are new here to the channel, make sure to go hit that subscribe button for me. Help me hit 11,000 subscribers. I recently just hit 10,000 and I posted a huge giveaway on my Instagram page. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is popping up on the screen right now. I highly recommend you go check out that giveaway. I'm giving a bunch of cool goodies, a rod and reel combo from Lose, and then also a super nice net, MTB 1 month subscription, and also one of my brand new Extreme.Outdoorsmen camo hats. So that is pretty cool. I'm doing a big giveaway. I really appreciate each and every one of you that sits down and watches my YouTube videos. So I'm giving back and doing a big giveaway, just giving a bunch of stuff away. So make sure to go check that giveaway out on my Instagram page. But today's video is actually sponsored by Karls Bait and Tackle. I actually just got 2 boxes in the mail from them, and I'm going to be opening up some new baits that I haven't talked about on the channel a lot lately. I opened up a box the other day and filmed a little video. I think it's going to be on my channel in a couple days actually, but I filmed some mini frogs, and I'm going to be actually opening up this one first. But if you guys don't know what Shop Karls is, or Karls Bait and Tackle, it's a website and it has some of the best fishing deals online that you can find, from lures to rods, reels, pretty much anything in the fishing industry. Shop Karls has some amazing deals on the website. So if you guys want to get anything that you see in today's video or any gear, I'm going to leave my link. If you guys want to order anything, it helps me out, and it is just awesome that you use my code. It just allows me to make more videos like this, and it just is awesome that you guys support my channel using my link. So really appreciate you guys. But like I said, in today's video, I am basically just going to be opening up, doing a little unboxing, showing you guys some new lures that are on the Shop Karls website. I got probably, I think, like 6 to 8 new lures in the mail, so I'm pretty excited to throw these lures. I'm just doing a little unboxing for you guys, and hopefully you guys like these lures because they should be pretty fun throwing here in the summer. So I'm gonna open them up, but starting off with this little box right here. And these lures are pretty cool, guys. If you guys have been watching my videos in the past, you know earlier in the year I love throwing little tiny crankbaits, and Googan Squad actually just came out with some tiny crankbaits. You're going to be using these on spinning rods, almost 100%. I don't think you'll be able to throw these little tiny crankbaits on bait casters, but I guess you could give it a try. I've been throwing the mini frogs a lot lately on the spinning gear. I've been getting a lot of crap for it. I don't know why, to be honest. But everyone's saying, why are you throwing a mini frog on a spinning rod? But I just can't throw it. I can't throw it far with a bait caster. So obviously I'm throwing these little tiny lures on my spinning rods because it's just easier to cast. You get farther cast, and it's easier to work your lures, the smaller lures, with the spinning rods. But starting off is the new micro clutch. I don't even know if these are available yet to public, but if you are a member of Shop Karls, you can get them. I'm not 100% sure if they released yet, but you guys can go check them out on the Shop Karls website. But there is a brand new Googan Squad Ketchco micro clutch. I'm actually gonna get them out real quick and show you, but I got a bunch of crawdad style crankbaits. If you guys know me up here, I throw a lot of crawdad stuff, especially on Lake St. Clair for big smallmouth. I got a bunch of big crankbaits off of Karls Bait and Tackle from Googan Squad, and I love throwing those. But this one is actually the micro clutch. It's actually an 1/8 ounce and it's sinking. So pretty much just reel this thing in, cast. Probably work it anywhere from like 2 to 5 foot. But check that out right there. It's got some really fancy looking paint on it, almost like a crawdad style crankbait. And I love Googan Squad lures, guys. They put super good detail in all their lures. And I really like that red and gold. I think it's gonna catch a big largemouth bass. Even like throwing around docks on St. Clair, I bet it would catch a big smallmouth bass. But pretty cool, guys. Little crankbait. But that one right there is called the Micro Clutch. So that one's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to throw these guys. I haven't thrown these yet on the channel, so it should be fun. I might even go out in a couple days and try these on some inland lakes around my house. But next up, we have the Micro Banger. And I actually got it in the same color, but this one dives 1 to 3 feet. And it is an 1/8 ounce too. But I'm gonna get this out real quick. And as you guys can tell, these are tiny crankbaits. But just open them up, they package them pretty tight. But opening it up right here, it looks really good. And I really like the Googan Squad crankbaits because when you throw these in your tackle box, a lot of the time you forget how deep they dive, but right here it shows you right on the bottom. It says 1 to 3 foot right there. So you can just grab this out and just know right away how deep you're gonna be fishing this. But right there is the Googan Squad. I think that was called the Micro Banger. And that one looks really good, guys. I'm probably gonna be throwing this just around docks or any small creeks that I can find in shallow water. A lot of those fish this time of year are just hanging out right along any type of structure, whether it's stumps or docks. A lot of fish are hanging around docks right now. I've been catching some big largemouth bass around docks. So I think next time I go out, I'm gonna be throwing this Micro Banger and see if I can land some giant fish on it. But those look really good, guys. Next up, we have a Micro Recon. And I actually have the normal Recon, and I've been using it a lot lately. I forget the color that I throw on St. Clair, but earlier this year I was straight destroying them on the Recon, the main Recon. This one right here is actually the Micro Recon, and it dives anywhere from 2 to 4 foot. So that one looks really good too. It's like a crawdad style crankbait as well. But I just really love the crawdad style crankbaits. It seems like up here in northern Michigan, they catch a ton of big fish just because there's a lot of crawdads around this area. And that's what a lot of fish are just destroying right now. But that one looks really good. I don't know if you can see the detail on these crankbaits, but right in the eye, it's the Googan Squad logo. So I think that's pretty cool. And also this one shows on the bottom 2 to 4 foot. So I thought that is pretty cool. It shows you guys how deep these dive. You're never ever gonna forget, because normally whenever I'm throwing these crankbaits, I forget how deep some crankbaits dive. I don't always know how deep they dive. I probably have a million crankbaits in the boat, and it's nice to know how deep they dive because I just have a bunch of them just sitting around in my tackle boxes, and it's just hard to remember how deep they dive. So I really think that's cool on the Googan Squad crankbaits that it shows you how deep they dive. But that's pretty much those 3 crankbaits that I ordered off the Shop Karls website. And if you guys want to get anything, like I said earlier, I'm going to leave the link to the website to Shop Karls or Karls Bait and Tackle in the description. If you guys want to get anything that you see in today's video, I would really appreciate it. Helps me out, like I said. But also, I'm going to be showing you guys a couple other micro things that came out on the website. And this is actually the mini filthy frog, the Googan Squad frog. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but this one right here is actually the normal filthy frog, and that one's pretty good. It's a popping frog, and this is the mini. So right there you can tell the whole body is smaller and this one's a 2.5 inch, and these minis are 2 inches. So I got a bunch of minis off the website. This one is actually the bone color, and I have been straight destroying some big bass on this one. And I just got a bunch of different colors right here. I'm not 100% sure. I think this one is called just green pumpkin. It doesn't say on here the color of this one, but I'm gonna get it out and show you guys. I got a bunch of different colors of the mini frogs. This one looks pretty cool. It's just the green pumpkin, and it's got a white bottom and just the green or gray with some green and brown, almost like legs, I think you would call them. But that one looks pretty good too. I got a bunch of different mini frogs. I got a couple different white ones. There's another white one. And then this one is just the normal, like green. I'm gonna get this one out too and show you guys. But I really like these little mini frogs. I've been catching a ton of fish this time of year. When you're throwing that big frog, guys, it's just really good to focus on throwing little frogs this time of year, just because when you're throwing those bigger ones, you're casting in that bass has been eating all day consistently, and when he sees that bigger frog, he doesn't want a big meal. But maybe if he sees that little frog, if you throw that little mini frog in there, he's just gonna think it's a little tiny snack to hold him over. But I really like that idea, guys. Just throwing those little baits this time of year. And I've just had a lot of success on throwing littler baits this time of year. So right there, that one looks pretty good as well. And I really like the color of this one. I forget the name of these. I think it's right here actually. But yeah, this one is actually the leopard frog, the mini filthy frog. And then this one is called bone right here. And I just got a couple different frogs. Like I said, I got some new. So also, guys, if you watch my videos, you know I love throwing spinner baits for big bass here in Michigan. And I've been throwing a lot of spinner baits out on Lake St. Clair lately, catching some pretty decent smallmouth bass. But I just got these new mini zingers. I got a bunch of different colors. I got a couple other ones in the boat, but these ones I have on hand right now that I want to show you. But this one is the new mini zinger, the bluegill color, and that one looks really good right there. I'll probably get it out real quick and show you, but this one looks pretty good, guys. I am pretty excited about these spinner baits. I love throwing spinner baits, especially with the gold Colorado blade right there and the silver willow leaf. But that one looks really, really good, guys. I love throwing the bluegill color style because there is a ton of big bluegills here in Michigan. A bunch of different inland lakes I throw these spinner baits, and especially on this little private lake, I know there's some giant largemouth bass, and every single time I go out there, when I catch some big bass, there'll always be a big bluegill down his throat. I love throwing these little tiny spinner baits to bluegill color there, and also I love throwing this white and chartreuse one. I'm gonna get this one out. I actually threw the white and chartreuse last year. It wasn't a Googan squad because they didn't have these out yet, but I was throwing a little tiny spinner bait, a white and chartreuse, and I caught a couple 6-pounders on them. So I'm pretty excited to throw this white and chartreuse, the Googan, the mini zinger, the Googan squad mini zinger. So it should be pretty fun throwing this one around. I actually threw this out. Like I said, I got a couple other ones, and I've been throwing that white and chartreuse mini zinger around, and I've been slamming some big bass on it. So pretty much in today's video, I was just opening up everything that I got yesterday in the mail, just showing you guys some new lures from Googan squad and some new lures that are on Shop Karls. So really appreciate you guys sitting down and taking the time watching today's video, and next video we will be out on the boat, so we will see you guys.